Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Chaffee here. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes, and Weather in 5 brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware, 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, just north of the Southern State Parkway, 631-756-1125. The telephone number, the website, omnitruevalue.com. They've got everything you need as far as dealing with winter storms, and it looks like the pattern is getting active, and that we may actually have a winter storm with some snow early next week. We'll see. And it's also a local business, which I think is really important here. Support your local businesses. OmniTrueValue.com of West Babylon. Before we get to anything regarding what may happen on Monday, since it's not exactly breaking news, with social media these days, everything spreads around like wildfire. We are first and foremost dealing with some rather cold temperatures for today, along with a gusty wind. We will have some sunshine, but as I usually describe this, as grossly ineffective sunshine, because temperatures for this afternoon go up to the Hudson Valley and into southern New England, and you're looking at places that won't be getting out of the teens. Same for northeastern Pennsylvania. As you move further south, it's low to middle 20s, and as you head down into southern southeast and south central Pennsylvania, we're looking at highs generally in the upper 20s to lower 30s. That is the range. This is a rather cold air mass that's come down from eastern Canada and from Greenland, where we do get those air masses from time to time from that area. More often than not, though, we get our Arctic air masses from Western Canada. That has not been the case this winter because of this blocking pattern that we have set up. We're headed for another cold night for tonight into Saturday morning, and we are going to see lows down in the lower teens in the big cities, low to mid teens, and we're looking at teens, by the way, all the way down, even into parts of North Carolina, going to see lows in the teens and single digits, northeastern Pennsylvania, through the lower and middle Hudson Valley into southern New England, below zero readings up north. And then for the highs on Saturday, we'll probably maybe take it up a little bit for high temperatures on Saturday. We should be middle and upper 20s as you go north, and lower 30s as you go south. This is the core of the cold air for Friday night into Saturday morning. And then Sunday, we're going to be dealing with increasing clouds, and that means that temperatures are going to be held down by that. And we're still going to have this cold air mass around, with temperatures topping out only in the upper 20s and low 30s from northeast Virginia all the way up through southern New England. A lot of areas just north and west of the coast, by the way, probably not even getting out of the 20s on Sunday. So we have this cold air mass in place. This is going to set us up for the possibility of some snow here in this region from northeast Virginia to southern New England for Sunday night, and for starting Sunday night and then on into Monday. And I'm showing you the probability. This is the Weather Prediction Center. I like the use of this map in terms of just trying to get a gauge of what they're thinking. And when they put stuff in their long range, this is on their day 4. This covers Monday into Tuesday. The probability of at least 2 to 3 inches, at least 2 to 3 inches. They're showing a 50 to 70% probability extending from northern Virginia through much of central Maryland, and then on up into southeastern Pennsylvania, central and northern New Jersey, and extending into the lower Hudson Valley and southern Connecticut, and a 30 to 50% chance of at least 2 to 3 inches in the darker green area. So clearly there is vulnerability here for snow starting Sunday night in areas from Virginia on up into Maryland and southern Pennsylvania, south central, southeastern PA, and into southern New Jersey, probably reaching up into New York City by Monday morning. So if you want to use this as a gauge, I think maybe that blue area, given some of the precipitation numbers that we're seeing, I would say that the blue area might even represent where the 6 inches or more of accumulating snow area is how it sets up. So that would be again in that that blue area. We can just kind of make it a bit broader. And I mean, I probably would want to draw it something like this. And this is again, this is sort of an early idea of where this could go. I don't use snowfall forecast maps; they're totally useless. That you see flying on the internet with arbitrary big double-digit numbers. They are not good forecasting tools, and I want to emphasize, if you do see those maps running around, that they're not really good guides. And as anybody using them, cherry picking numbers and using them as guides for snow amounts, it just doesn't work. So let's take you through the NAM model here. This is the new one from overnight. Of course, we have a windy and cold day today, and those winds are going to be gusty. So we're talking wind chills that are going to be down in the single digits to maybe even near zero in spots. The wind continues tonight into Saturday morning, and then starts to slowly ease during the day on Saturday as high pressure builds in from the north. Now here comes our low. It moves across Missouri near St. Louis early Sunday morning, 1 a.m. It takes a track through southern Indiana and southern Ohio, centered near Louisville here at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. And of course, at this point, you're seeing freezing rain, sleet, and snow, mostly snow, central and northern Virginia into Maryland, developing Sunday morning and lasting into the afternoon and evening. The primary low is going to die out. A secondary low is going to form off the North Carolina coast. Now, this looks somewhat like what we had earlier this week. And if you remember, in that instance, the secondary low developed well out to the east, and all of the snow with it pretty much fell apart. There was snow with the primary that happened later on in many areas, but the whole thing fell apart because there was no support. It's totally different this time around. The secondary develops near the coast, and there's a lot of upper air support with this, so that by Monday morning, we're looking at snow reaching up north of New York City, most of New Jersey in snow, Pennsylvania in snow. You can see some sleet down in Maryland, western and central Maryland still under some snow. And then the low is going to start pivoting northeast, north, and then kind of hook back northwestward. That's what all the models seem to be doing with this, and they are very consistent. Models have hiccups from time to time, and every model cycle, it seems like one model run has a bit of a hiccup. The European model was guilty of that overnight. It has a bit more of a suppressed look. I think we still have to watch to see whether this winds up tracking further south. But certainly, it looks to me like we are going to see at least some accumulating snow out of this. And tomorrow, Saturday, I'll be in a better position to come up with some amounts. I want to give it one more day for the models to settle in a bit and tighten up, and then we can sit down and figure out what kind of amounts we're talking about here. So Weather in 5 brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware, 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, Long Island's largest rock salt source and a provider of everything you need to get through winter storms. And by the way, if we do wind up getting this winter storm, they will be open early come Tuesday morning of next week to help you with the cleanup. They'll open about 1 or 2 a.m. and you can get your crew there, get your rock salt, get whatever you need to help with whatever cleanups that are going to be underway. So again, 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon. So no Joe and Joe weather show today, as I am on the road, heading back up north for the weekend, and I'll be here for the snow early next week. But the Joe and Joe weather show may do a rare Saturday show, so we'll let you know. Just look for website posts to announce that, and we will definitely do our Sunday morning show at 11 a.m. Eastern time on Sunday, but no show coming up tonight. We'll see you later. Have a safe day, and again, just mark your calendars for the Joe and Joe weather show for this weekend.